Hey everyone, I just want to jump on here and talk quickly about the GoFundMe for the van that's going on right now. Really super excited about it, obviously, and I hope it works out. But I did want to clarify some things and bring up some good points and just kind of explain why I'm where I'm at and moving forward, what's going to happen this year. First thing I want to do is thank everyone from the bottom of my heart who has participated in the GoFundMe or with the idea at all of me getting a van to elevate my business and create more opportunities for myself. Um, Jim approached me with this idea after a clinic one day because everyone knows, obviously, I talk about goals and stuff like that, and the van's been a huge goal of mine for several years. Um, he pulled me aside and asked, "Why don't I do a GoFundMe?" So I wanted to kind of touch on that and let you know why I didn't do it and why I didn't want to do it and why I didn't set it up myself. And the reason for that is just what other people would think of me. I run a business, I make money, I'm doing fine, there's nothing wrong. So it feels really awkward and weird to like ask for the community's help when some people might look at me and say, "Why can't you do it yourself?" It really does come down to like what goes on in my own mind. It's just kind of awkward. I'm self conscious about it, and I'm worried about what other people would think of me. Moving forward, after talking to Jim a little bit more, and then also seeking advice from like pro riders that are here in the local area, and Swimba is a huge supporter. All these people told me to, take a risk, to believe in myself, and that this is coming together because it's supposed to come together. It really kind of gave me the confidence to talk to Jim again and say, hey, if we do this, now's the time to do it moving into 2024. Thank you to those that got me to kind of believe in that and to take that chance and to put my reputation on the line in my mind for basically asking for everyone's help getting a van. Um, Let me see here. So the next thing I want to mention is the crux of getting a van for me right now. So I've mentioned that I make money. I run my business. I've got great credit. In fact, I paid most of my debt off last year. Super amazing. So I can get the van and I can make the payments. What's crazy about the van world is, and I don't know how this is with all vehicles, but they need 20% down for me to even have a conversation of getting approved for a loan. So I can get approved for a loan. The GoFundMe is to raise money for a down payment to help me get into something and just start making those monthly payments to pay this thing off and run my business out of it. Um, so I want to explain why I don't want to get a used van that's in poor condition or even what the seller would consider is great, reliable condition. I don't want to get something with 200,000 miles on it, 250,000 miles on it. I don't care if they're made to last for 500,000 miles. I don't want to get something that doesn't look like a nice, clean, shiny billboard because I do plan on putting my logo all over this van and running my business out of it. And more to come on that topic here in just a moment. So, for this reason, I don't want to just go get some $6,000 van that's going to leave me stranded in the middle of here in Spokane. That's not going to be a good time, and it's not going to help me move my business forward. Bottom line. That's kind of why I'm shooting for the stars on this. So I hope that's understandable, and you guys know why I'm trying to get something that I can legitimately run a business out of for the next 10 years, if possible. So that's kind of a brief explanation of why I don't want to get some $3,000 250,000 mile van just to make do until I can save to get a better one. I don't think that that's the answer here for this. Um, so now here we are. So why are we doing this? Why does Swimbo believe in me? Why does Jim Davis believe in me? Why do the local pros convince me to go forward with this? And the answer is because I've done a lot of work over the last 12, 13 years or so, establishing myself as one of the leading professional mountain bike coaches in the Pacific Northwest. I've got honestly, the only people that discredit what I do are my personal friends. So anyone that's seen what I do, my family, people I used to work for, all of these people are cheering me on like crazy. So I don't have a lot of pushback on what I'm doing and how I've accomplished it and the name I've made for myself over the last 12 years. Um, The work is evident. I don't really need to explain myself on that. So, um, as a leader in the industry, I'm pulling up to events, training other coaches. I'm driving 8 hours and camping in my car. I pull up next to these people's uh, van life vans, and I pull up next to them in my Honda Civic 4 door with my full carbon bike, literally bungee corded to the bike rack on the back as I pull out all of my coaching gear like a magician and a rabbit in a hat. Everybody's eyes are wide and they're like, how the hell do you even do that? And the people that love to hear my story are the people that love to see me do that, because if you are going to do something, you're going to do it regardless of how it works. If there's a will, there's a way. Somebody said, how are you going to fit all those ramps in your car? I said, I got an event this weekend. I'm going to figure it out. And so anybody that's seen me coach over the last several years has seen me kind of working out of this car. So the car's been doing great for me. It's taken me many places. It gets great gas mileage. But the situation is this: it broke down on me several times last year. It left me stranded several times. I had to bail on multiple clinics and multiple lessons with people. And that is not awesome for me running a business and moving forward with it. I helped over 300 riders last year, and about half of that was volunteer work. And so you can see that it hurts me pretty badly to be saying, hey, I can't make the event because my car's getting towed to the mechanic again. So I'm kind of in this situation where we've seen my business, we've seen it grow. I've established myself as a leader in the industry in the whole Northwest. And I don't want something like this old car to hold me back, especially when I've got good credit. I can make payments. I just need a down payment so I can get something going. So um, that's my speech on that. And moving forward with this, I have to write notes on this because I will just blab if I do this. It's weird to make a video of yourself. Super awkward. So I wanted to go into, I coach in 4 different states, and I coach in about 20 different cities each and every year. And I've established myself as having like a client base in a lot of these cities. I also am a lead coach for Ninja Mountain Bike Performance. I help train some of their new coaches that come on board that work events with me, and I help kind of usher them into the coaching world if that's something that they want to do. So I'm leaned on for that, and Ninja provides me with tons of work and tons of opportunity to travel. I couldn't be more grateful. So super excited to be traveling this much and going to this many cities and meeting this many people. And as I move forward with the van, it's going to give me such a huge opportunity to continue to do that and maybe even coach in the southern states during the winter so I can keep my business going year round. Definitely not something that's unaccomplishable for me. So really excited to be able to take those opportunities. I want to go into kind of wrapping up this video and talking about what I will do if I can accomplish this goal with a van. And I think I just said the first point, which is my favorite one, which is going to be able to travel more, coach more, help more people, whether it be for my business or whether it be for volunteer efforts that I do. So I'm going to single-handedly, or with the help of the community, be able to help so many more riders. If I could double my capacity in a year, that would be insane. I think I could do that. I'm going to be able to reliably make it to events and venues, so I'm not going to be having to call people last minute and reschedule lessons based on mechanicals. So I'm going to actually be able to show face and be there more often. I'm going to be able to participate in more of volunteer events. In fact, I've set this goal for me since the community is kind of helping me get this thing going. I can't just like send a check to everybody in the mail. I think one of the things I want to do on my conscience, if this comes together and I can make this happen, is just kind of on purpose, just schedule and block time off my calendar to be at events and to volunteer for things, to help on trail maintenance day, to lead kids clinics or NICA high school programs. Those coaches don't get paid. So being able to take part in more volunteer work is something that I'm going to do, just to say thank you to everyone for helping me do this, obviously, and to cultivate my own mountain biking community. Another big thing that's going to happen with this van is I'm going to have a huge opportunity to advertise. People who know me and know me well, you see my car just about every single day at the Eagle Bike Park, parked in the same parking spot if I can get it. Consistency there. I'm there because you recognize my 4-door green Honda Civic. But what you don't know is if you don't know me, it's just another green car. You don't see that there's a professional coach there giving lessons, helping people out with my number and my website on it. Once that van, that billboard is parked in that same spot every day, it's going to do wonders for my business and accumulating new clients. This also opens up an opportunity for sponsorships. Some people close to me know that I just have like an insane, impossible time getting sponsorships. Not that I have any problem proving my worth of what I do. It's really hard, especially after 2020, to get people to jump in with you. So, having a big van, having some advertising space would allow me to get together with like a local brewery or even a construction company, somebody that's got some money they want to put into it that they can write off. That would definitely help me make payments with the van, also make the van look nicer, and be able to help my clients with other needs they might have. So. I think I've hit all the main points. I'm over 10 minutes on this video. I have no idea how social media is going to allow me to post this. So I'm going to spend the next little while trying to figure that out. Obviously, if you have any questions or any criticism for me, feel free to just reach out to me. Ask me questions. How's the progress going? Why am I doing this? If you don't know me or don't know what I'm doing, just reach out. If you do know me, I know that you support this video, so thank you for watching it this long. And I think one of the biggest things that you can do is to share this video or talk about it with somebody and just kind of, it takes a village. We all know this. We say it all the time. So let's get this village together and let's make something big happen. I don't want you to not donate because you think you can't donate enough to change the way the stars shine. You know, there's people that are donating $10, $20. There's people who are donating anonymously, so that way you can't see who's making the donation. So there's a lot of options there. So anyway, yeah, thanks everyone. I'm really looking forward to 2024, and I'll see you out there. Peace.